I'm just gonna open it so you can smell it.
And then just burn it.
Yeah, some of them, you burn it on what we call curing or the charcoal. But sometimes, if you run out of charcoal, you just take a piece of foil and you fold it, and you can just put it on the pilot of the stove.
Oh.
And you leave the stove on like a low fire, and then it's gonna still have the same effect. It's gonna still like perfume, the room. But if you want to go all over the house, it's better to use the charcoal so that the smell doesn't go out quick, the smoke doesn't go out quickly. But you keep it low because the men, they love the smell, but for some reason, like they don't like the smoke. You know how men, they worry about you, burn the house down, all this kind of stuff. So, and usually we burn it before they come home. So when they come home, the smell is already there. You just burn it for a few minutes and then you just turn off the stove and it's okay.
I was running some in the room, and before my husband got home, and the smoke didn't dissipate or anything. And
You start tripping, right?
Yes, like why? What are you doing in here? I mean, I can't breathe.
You cannot do things for them to be aware of it. With men, yeah, because the reaction that you're looking for is gonna be the opposite from what you're gonna get from them. You're trying to create a nice mood and you start tripping.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, just forget it. But you have to do it like an hour before he comes home. So when he comes home, there's no smoke, there's no trace, it's just smell.
I knew I need to get the right one.
Yeah.
But it was amber, it was the frankincense and myrrh. It was like
frankincense. Those kind of incense is like maybe if
Indian.
you're gonna pray or something.
Love it.
Frankincense is like they say somebody's wicked, they can't take the smell of frankincense when they come to your house. So they have a different kind of purpose to it. But as far as like you want to have a smell that make your husband associate the smell with you, you need something more like that. And also we know like the men, when they go out, one day in the house with this churai, when they come out they smell like churai. You understand? So when somebody is next to him, they know he have a wife already taking care of him. But the men, they don't know that. They don't even know they have this smell. So
they marked.
Yeah.
They marked.
The women, we know why we're doing it.
wow.
Yeah.
You understand? As soon as they pass, even I come on the train, I know somebody from Gambia or Senegal was on this train.
You smell it.
Because I smell them.
Yeah, I sense
You know it's alright?
too.
Yeah.
It's like, is this, I'm trying to get my own scent, for him to, so he can remember me. But that's the thing. I've experimented with a lot of different ones, and his reaction is like, no, that's not it. No.
Sometimes you have to mix different combinations. There's some that smell good together when you mix it, and some not. Some of them, it doesn't bring the kind of feeling that you're trying to encourage. So that's what I'm telling you, like the frankincense and some of those is not really for the husband and wife relationship. It's not for that.
Oh, okay.
They have particular kind that's for that. So that's why it's good to know, like there's certain seasoning you use for fish. There's certain seasoning you might use for chicken. There's different things for suit different purpose and different environment. Yeah, so it's the old women who know all this stuff, as always.
Right, the elders.
Yeah.
Wisdom of the elders. Yeah.
You would expect like it to be the young girls who do this. Sometime now, the new generation, they want the new stuff.
Right.
They want to leave this to go buy Victoria's Secret.
Right.
And so the women who was making money off of this now, they're losing their business.
Oh yeah.
And who are you benefiting by Victoria's Secret?
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret don't even have you to study.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Victoria's Secret doesn't make things that complement you how you shape.
Yeah.
This thing, how it is not a way it's gonna fit you where you're gonna feel like I look crazy.
Yeah.
Like
you look like you shouldn't have it on.
Right.
Right.
This thing is made however your size is, however you tie it, it must look good.
Yeah.
It must complement, and at the same time, you're not gonna look like somebody on the street corner.
I take the white one.
Yeah, this one gonna fit you because the size is not big.
Oh, okay.
I have many of them. It's just like a lapa. Yeah. So I had many of them. I'm sorry, I sold them all. The bechos, they go like that. If I come here and I go to the hair shop, everybody gonna buy it. It's just like people buying headphones. Everybody there's certain things we don't let run out. We don't let there be no bean. We don't let there be no churai. When you try to reach halfway, you're buying 2 more already. That's not something you can let finish in your house. Right. You know, and it's not even just for the husband, for you too. Right. It's make you feel good. You know? Yeah. And instead of, you know, you spraying this can or spraying that can. Yeah. When you come home, you look forward to being at home. Yeah. Here people spend more time beautifying themselves for outside. Yeah. You know, they're doing their hair, and you're supposed to do your hair, yes. But when they come home, you can see women look nice. When she comes, the house is a hot mess. Yeah. And when you look at the woman outside, you can't believe that she's living like a pig. Yeah, yeah. You know? Yeah. But her attention is for the streets. Yeah. Whereas home, the attention is for the house. Everything we do outside is to benefit inside. You know? And in Senegal, the women, the way how we dress is how we dress in a house. You can't tell if she's getting ready to go out or she's just coming in. Because we dress, period. Now, between different cultures, I don't see the same thing in, let's say, Nigeria is not the same. They might have something else about them. But in Senegal and Gambia, at least when the husband come home, he never come home and find us in like clothes we use for cleaning. When he come home, he find us like this. And for the man, that's sexy. If he come home and you were like I don't know, something tight or something short, that's not what he's looking for. Because he can see that outside. You know, he want to see something that even though you're his wife, he still want to feel like it's day one. He still want to feel like things are fresh. He don't want to come home and you already trying to take his mind to the bedroom. You know, he want you first to ask him, you know, how was work? You know, did anything exciting happen today? Even if in your mind you don't care. You don't really care. You understand? You have your own stuff. You do. But we know, like, if you have a husband, I was saying, if you have a husband, that's like having another child. Realistically speaking, if you want to think something else, that's up to you. But when he come home, you know, you have to humor him a little while first and make him feel important, because he hear all kind of stuff at work. He deal with all kind of situation at work. So he look forward to coming home and somebody caring about, you know, just how he feel or what he have to say. But then there's men who don't want to talk when they come home too. So if you have this kind of husband, when he come home, you know, just make sure he has something to drink. You make sure it's available to him. If you know he don't want to talk, you greet him. There's your stuff, and you go back to what you're doing. And when he want to talk to you, he's gonna come. But you make sure that at least the food is ready. If you want to eat, are you ready to eat? No? Okay. When you're ready, let me know. And you're not gonna eat before him. You're gonna eat together. You know, here everybody ate on the way home, or you're gonna eat and look at the TV. Somewhere else in the bedroom they eating. But you're gonna wait until he's ready, because that might be the only time you have. If you have children, that might be the only time you have to say, okay, we all gonna sit down. And if it's just you and the husband, that might be the only time you have to sit down, face each other, have a conversation. Yeah. So you sit down, you eat, and then now he can relax to be in the mood for anything that's gonna come after that. But if you're just trying to be, it's like the women, they're trying to be so sexy, but they're missing the whole point. You understand? It's like, why are you hurrying? He's already your husband. He's already in the house. You know, you don't have to push anything. Just the most important thing is to make sure that when he come home, the house is at least reasonably clean. And what's clean for them is not clean for us. You know, when he think the place is clean, you know it's not that clean. But at least when he come into the room that he see, at least it's clear. You know, whatever big thing is out of the way, it's not like a spring cleaning. You just arrange it. You know, make him feel like you were waiting all day for him. You know, even though you're not. Realistically speaking, you're not. You stop whatever, you just got home an hour before. But he mustn't feel like you just got home. And I know it's hard because you have different schedule. I'm lucky my husband get home at midnight. You know, but then I also have 4 children. But you want him to have the impression that everything was prepared for him when he came. 1 hour before he come home, you finish, so that you're not rushing. You know, when he come home, the rice is not done yet. Because then he wonder what she been doing all this time. Even though you know you've been doing 2 million things. You know, he might have been at his desk all day with his feet up, and you've been doing everything at the same time. But it cannot look like that. You know, even it's not fair, this is the reality. You know, you're trying to make your marriage tight and keep it tight, at least on your end. If he act the fool or whatever he gonna do, he can't say because you. You know, and anybody who have eyes can say that was him right there. That's not because of her. And that's our main concern, is what we're supposed to do. We handle our business. Whatever he not doing, then he gonna answer for that after. Yeah. So where's my henna? In Africa, we have henna, and a lot of people think that, you know, henna is something that's primarily of the Asian, you know, Pakistani, Indian people. But all over Africa, West Africa, East Africa, North Africa, I wouldn't say Southern Africa, and I wouldn't say Central, but I know East and West and North, we all have different names for henna. In Senegal and Gambia, we call it fudan. The Kenyan people, I think they call it pico. The Somalis say henna, Ethiopia say henna. In Liberia and Nigeria, I think they call it lali. So the fact that they all have their own name for it means that they have a place in the history and the culture of the people. So in Asia, I see that when they're having a marriage, the men sometimes have a picture of the bride on her arm. But in Africa, excuse me, fudan is for women, you know. And originally, it was something that the women used to make the paste out of it, like from the leaves, they crush it, they put it on their feet to keep their feet cool. And I guess somewhere along the line they realized, oh, this is make a nice stain, you know, make a nice design. We can use this for, you know, decoration. But I also know it repair nail fungus, and sometimes you can see a man with a little bit of henna on his fingernail, maybe to repair a damaged fingernail. But after that, the women also use it, like the raw state, the powder, to clean the makeup off the face and keep the face healthy from all the makeup. Unfortunately, they love that, so they use the henna powder for that. But
it's very good for people who have diabetes on their feet. Very good for circulation and keeping the feet cool and keeping the blood flow, because that's a big deal.
Okay, the henna.
Yeah,
see,
henna.
I just learned something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you say now? If they have diabetes, they mix into a paste. And
if they keep their feet hennaed, then that's gonna keep their circulation going, because you know.
Tell my aunt that.
Yeah.
You have diabetes.
Yeah. Very good for circulation for feet.
Okay, you see.
Yeah.
So there's so many things that we do, and they have so many different purposes to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess there's no limit to the things that we can do.
Right.
Not only just in terms of looking good, but now look what she just told me. You know, I know a lot of people who have diabetes, even home, and they run into the pharmacy. You see?
Yeah.
I have to call my aunt for real.
Oh yeah.
I had an uncle who had his foot amputated for diabetes.
Oh wow, yes, so it's strong in your family.
Yeah. My grandparents died from diabetes.
Oh yeah. You know what it is too? It's the food that y'all all eat together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, genetics and the custom.
And then as time goes on, you know, every time I go to Senegal, if I don't go every 6 months, I go every year.
Wow.
And but every time I go, you see more patisserie, like the the
Starbucks.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, that's it.
You know, and more like the fast food.
Yeah.
And you can't believe that the people are leaving.
They're good food.
They're good food for this. I see somebody taking their old grandmother. She can't even stand up straight to go and get pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she going.
Yeah.
You understand? Because for her, this is like, okay,
big deal.
We made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. And
yeah. That's what happened in this country. I tell people all the time, you know, people got health insurance and they thought they had moved up. Instead of using the remedies from the grandmother and the bush and all of that. And that's the start of your downfall. A whole new set of diseases and everything with that.
I used to not see women who are out of shape in Senegal. I used to not see that.
Oh yeah.
But my last time I went in April, I see women now, they have muffin top.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, I said, and the time before that was just like a few years ago. Since I had my son in 2011, I hadn't gone from 2011 until this year.
Oh, okay.
And from the small space of time from 2011 until now, I can't believe how the people how they're looking crazy.
Yeah, it's all of those new fast food places. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those things you don't know what to say.
Yeah. Well, you make your own henna. Y'all have your own soil that y'all make henna that from that region.
They make their own henna, but increasingly, it's like if you live in the country, you have more time. They sit and they mix the henna, and then they make the design, and then you're gonna tie a plastic bag over it, and you're gonna sleep with it because it's the sweat that make the stain very dark. But as time goes on, people want something for now. Especially if you're living in the
city. Or they want an instant tattoo. Like a pull-on, stick-on type. Yeah.
So they want something like you going to a wedding or you going to a naming ceremony. Naming ceremony might be at 1 o'clock. So they're going to use this henna, and so it's going to be dry in like 45 minutes. And then with this too, how you doing, sister? Your hair is so beautiful. With this henna, you can do more intricate design than with the traditional powder and the paste. The powder and the paste in Senegal, what they do, they have a special tape that they sell. I hope they still sell it. And they make a certain design with the tape, and then they put the fudan around the tape. And then when the fudan is dry, they remove the tape, and so that you have a geometric design. Yeah, but increasingly with this one, you can make the same design, and it's gonna take less time, and it's gonna dry quicker. Yeah, so that if you have things to do, you can do it. These bean is many different sizes.
How much are they?
These fine ones at the end, these very skinny ones, those are 10. The rest of them are 15. So these are the biggest sizes over here. You ready? I'm ready for you. It's a long time.
Yes. What makes sometimes some people break out?
Okay, is this black fudan? There's no such thing as black fudan, Really, what in Senegal, to make the fudan black, the women put ammonia in it.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Wow. That's why you're breaking out.
No.
And everybody wants black.
Here, they sell the black fudan. I bought some, and when I put it on, it didn't mess up my skin, but the quality of it was not good. No, the Somali women, what they do, they use black hair dye. So before they do the henna, they're gonna ask you, do you have sensitive skin? Because they know this is black hair dye, and they don't. It's not a secret. In the Somali people, when they say they're doing henna, it's really black hair dye, but they know they must have it black, so they don't care really. There's companies that sell black henna, but there's no such thing as black henna. There's just things you can do to make it black, or chemicals they can put in to make it black, but black henna does not exist. So if this was black henna you're using, it's something that's going to, for some people, mess up their skin. I did one lady at some culture. I did a beautiful henna design with the black henna that I bought. And then like a week later, she told me it burned her skin so bad. She was nice, she didn't take me to court. She could have taken me to court and I would have been naked everything after she finished cleaning me. Clean me out, I would have nothing. But she was just like, it's okay.
She's kind, yeah.
And she just kept putting like shea butter, and eventually it
would come back.
But that could have been a court case for me.
Right.
So for myself, I'll use the hair dye, and I'll do my fingertips with it because it doesn't do me anything. But for people who want the henna, I tell them, really the black henna is not something real. So you have to make sure you know that before.
Right.
But a lot of people who doing the henna, they're not going to tell you that. And sometimes they themselves, they don't know.
Right.
Some people just go online, oh, black henna, and they order it.
Okay.
And the companies know there's no henna inside of it, really.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Wow.
Or it might be like 1%.
Okay.
1% henna, and the rest is only Allah who knows what's in there.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Because my niece, she used a color, like pink.
There's no such
thing. I do that pink and the greens and the gold color.
But there's no such thing as you see, but that's not such thing as that. Henna is red or brown or burgundy within that range. There's no, like someone, she was pregnant and she told me she wanted me to do a design on her belly. So I'm like, okay, good. She said, do you have red, yellow, and green? I said, dude, there's no red, yellow, and green. Henna? I said, it doesn't exist. And her husband got on the phone and started arguing. I said, it does not exist. What do you want me to tell you? I said, you want me to go in, if you want face paint, I can do face paint for you.
Right.
But it's not henna. You know, so, you know, the market, when they see something is catchy, you know, they run with it. But nobody look back to see, okay, this thing messed up somebody's skin, or, you know, this happened or that happened. But really, henna is just burgundy or red. You know, and it's the Indians who use the traditional red or the burgundy. But in Africa, because we dark skin, really we're supposed to wear it here. As you can see, I have mine is faded. We're supposed to wear it here if you're dark skin, so that it's going to still be seen. But through, you know, running behind fashion and all of this, they wanted black so they can see it here. And so now they start chasing after the black one so that they can do their design too. And sometimes, you know, it's good sometimes to do new things, but if it's not going to benefit you, it's sometimes the traditional thing is a traditional thing for a reason. You know, so I always do it here. When I do it here sometime, for me it irritates my skin. So I have two kinds of henna. I have this one that takes longer to dry, and this one is good. Like if you're not too dark, you can put this one here. This is good henna. This one it dry very fast, and this one is better on this side of the skin. So depend if you want the fudan and you want it on this side or this side, it's not a problem. And I also do
Is there a meaning for either side?
Like have you do this side or the other? No, it's just what people want. It for me, I find it lasts longer on this side because of course, you know, you're washing dishes and stuff like that. But it's not that big of a difference. Here it lasts maybe 2.5 weeks. This side maybe 3 weeks. But it's not too much of a difference really. It's however the person want it.
How do you charge?
Depending on the design, like the basic one here on the hand is 15. So if it's going up like this, maybe it's gonna be 20. Depending on the design. But
I want a touch up because I need a touch up.
let me see
in
the
my
hand.
hands, you know, because I just got married and
Oh, alhamdulillah.
and it was just so pretty, you know. But now it's
Oh, that's
down to
nice.
have a wedding to go to next week.
This lady
I don't
who
know
do
if
it,
this is from-
she's from Somali.
Yeah,
You see?
yeah. Well, she's from Kenya,
Same.
but she did get the, but she did, get it from Somalia.
The reason why I say same
Yeah.
is because many Somali people, they have to go to Kenya to come here.
Okay.
Just like people from Guinea and Mali, they have to go to Senegal when they get their visa to come here.
Oh.
So if you're from Kenya or you're from Somali, it's basically the same thing in terms of certain particular style. And people, when they look at the fudan, we know where you're from or where the person is from based on how the design is. East Africa, the design is mostly like flower design, which is my favorite, and also Sudanese. Sudanese have the best fudan, and of course it's usually black. And people from like West Africa, like Senegal, we do a lot of geometric shape. And North Africa is a lot of like with the Tuareg and these people, it's a lot of like linear design and circle design. And so just like hairstyle and jewelry and clothing, it's a ethnic marker of how we know where you're from. Is how we look at the food and how it is. You know.
So what could you do for me today?
I don't know if I can trace this.
Or even could it
I can
be
do something
that could be on top
Yeah,
of it?
yeah, for sure.
Fight against it?
For
Okay.
sure, and it's gonna be okay for this food on this side because it's gonna still show. You're not so dark like me. It's gonna still show.
Okay.
This is very pretty.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah.
And how long did it last?
I got it done like on Friday.
Today,
Of
Friday.
last, yeah.
And you see the thing with the black one, it doesn't stay long.
Yeah, it was like a week.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but it's fade quickly because it's not real henna. But it's very beautiful. And even with me saying that, like it's not real henna, I'm not saying it as something like it's bad.
Right.
You know, because people, we use what we have.
Yeah.
And in Africa, like I said, the women use the ammonia to make it black. I have yet to see somebody who got sick from it.
Look at this.
You know.
This is how I want to do my feet.
This is
Very involved. That is gorgeous.
this is maybe is Indian.
Yeah, I think so. Because
The-
of the curly cues.
Not only that, the Asian people,
Close together.
the Asian people, yeah, their style is like a lace design, whereas African people, we have a lot of, as artists call, like negative space. We don't cover the whole hand. Our skin is already our skin is already pretty. So our goal is not to cover the hand or cover the foot. It's to make it more beautiful than what it is already.
Interesting distinction.
And that's regardless of whether it's east or west. That's something that's universal in Africa for Fudan, is that we don't want to cover the whole thing. It's like it's defeat the purpose. You know, we just put where we want it and it stand out. Whereas theirs is to cover. But it's very pretty though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sister, I came a little late. Can you tell me the purpose and why people get henna?
Yes.
That's one.
If you're going back thousands of years, the countries that do Fudan, or the people who do Fudan, is the Muslim people.
Fudan.
Yeah, or henna.
Okay.
Okay. You say Fudan. I'm sorry, so it's
Fudan.
Okay.
yeah, but I mean other places they call it something else. It's so in the Muslim community, we only showing the hand and the feet, and sometimes the face, because sometimes we also cover the face. So knowing that we cover so much, what we show, we want it to look good. You understand? So we don't really believe in wearing too much cosmetic on the face, but that doesn't mean we're not going to hook ourselves up differently. So we want what you do see to be outstanding. Now, after that, there's times that the women are going to do Fudan, especially after